Good day everyone, my name is Rubie Magsalay and today I will discuss the topic about exceptional disabilities from Chapter 5, Assessment for Students with Exceptional Needs based on the book Classroom Assessment, Principles and Practice that Enhance Student Learning and Motivation. It's common for students with exceptionalities to be taught in general classroom education. Teachers are responsible for gathering assessment information when disability is suspected. And then, teachers are to inform special education eligibility decision. And lastly, once special education service are in place, appropriate assessment accommodations are needed to ensure fairness and accuracy in gathering evidence of their learning. According to Individuals with Disability Education Act or IDEA, they specify 13 disability categories as guidance for identifying students as eligible to receive special education services. So we have autism, deafness, deaf-blindness, emotional disturbance, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disability, orthopedic impairment, other health impairment, language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment. So what is exceptional disabilities? Every student identified with disability will have different strengths and needs. A variety of accommodations may be needed for multiple children within a single classroom. And a single student receiving special education services may have more than one identified disability. Classroom teachers need to be aware of the main characteristics of disabilities and also the educational implications of disabilities for the informing classroom assessment practices. So let us focus to our two examples, which are intellectual disability and sensory impairments. Students that are identified as having an intellectual disability on the basis of low scores on a standardized IQ test and consistent deficits in one or more adaptive behaviors that adversely affect educational performance under age and or grade. So the extent is indicated in degrees such as mild, moderate, and severity. Typically, these students that are served in the general classroom and teachers may need to complete a behavior scale and confirm findings through observations. Now let us discuss our second example, which is the sensory impairment. So, students that are identified with vision or hearing deficits may be identified as sensory impaired or with vision difficulties. So, this is with or without correction, including acuity and eye-hand coordination. Some bases that your students have this problem if a hearing deficit interferes with educational performance of the students. And also, if a student exhibits learning problems which could link to their vision, so teachers must have them assessed immediately. I choose this topic because I personally believe that it is important for us to learn the accommodations for students with exceptional needs, because we are now in inclusive education whereby every student have the right for education. And that would be all. Thank you for listening.